Welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It's your host Galadon. The June 2022 Clash of Clans update, and I say that with air quotes, is live. We'll get to that in just a moment, but let's talk about the content of today's video. That's right, we are discussing 6 update predictions that actually came true in Clash of Clans. That's right, 6 times in the past, well, I'm going to say 5 years, Galadon has thrown up a prediction of a possible addition to the game, and it's actually come true. So maybe, just maybe, that is a good reason to be subscribed to the channel, right? To turn on notifications, to support the channel and say, hey, Galadon, maybe this guy isn't full of hot air all the time. Maybe 23 trips to Supercell's headquarters in Helsinki, Finland has taught him something. Maybe, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 videos and live streams about Clash of Clans. Yeah, anyway, so, creator code, you know the deal. Just use one. Please don't waste the money that Supercell is giving away for free. But let's get into this because I've been looking forward to making this video for a while. When I started to put the footage, the examples together, I was like, wait a minute. Man, I have nailed it more than once. Now, some of these are a little bit of a stretch. Some of them are pretty clear and some were pretty easy. Okay, let's go ahead and start with April 6th, 2019. Galadon releases a video discussing the possibility of a Giga Inferno. I actually called it a Giga Inferno for Town Hall 13. Yes, admittedly, this one didn't take a rocket scientist to figure out. We already had the Giga Tesla. So sure enough, in December of 2019, Town Hall 13 was announced, and it did indeed include the Giga Inferno. Not exactly mind-blowing, but it does get crazier as we move on. Let's go ahead and jump back even further to a video I released way back on June 28th, 2018. Now, I actually expanded on this idea later, but the first video in June 2018 talked about a Catapult coming as a new siege machine. Later, we talked about the Catapult, which I still think was the best idea ever, and I'm super disappointed. However, yes, of course, we did see in December of 2021, the release of the Flame Flinger, which is definitely a Catapult action. However, the flaming balls are not P.E.K.K.A.s, so, you know, a little bit disappointed, but let's go ahead and move on. Example number 3, also brain surgery, not a prerequisite to figure this one out. October 18th, 2019. Galadon releases a video about a new hero concept for Town Hall 13, a female hero. If we really think about it, predicting a hero at Town Hall 13 was really not difficult. We saw it at 7, 9, and 11. A female hero, the last hero had been male. There were 2 male heroes and 1 female hero. So it kind of follows that a female hero was added at Town Hall 13. And sure enough, there you go. December 2019, the Royal Champion arrives. Okay, for example number 4, we have to go way back all the way to January 22nd, 2018. Galadon releases a video talking about a hooded, cloaked, stealth-like character called the Ranger. Now, yes, obviously, this was way in advance of the eventual release of the Headhunter in June of 2020, but come on, how close? Look at those images, and even if you go back and look at the video, the Bandit and the Headhunter, one of my best predictions ever in Clash of Clans, but not the best. That is this next example, and I have to claim this is one that I will always remember, and I was completely shocked when this came true. But if you've been a fan of the channel for a while, you remember September 27th, 2020. Galadon predicts that builder huts will indeed become weaponized in a future update, and that is exactly what happens. In April of 2021, we all know it, Town Hall 14 brings weaponized builder huts and Galadon's greatest victory. Okay, well, at least it's right up there with Galadon getting the name of the spooky tree changed from Halloween obstacle to spooky tree and then adding the sound effect. That was all me. And you guys, the community, my community specifically. But okay, let's move on and talk about example number 6. And I'll admit, this one's a stretch, but I've seen it in many of the comments since we've seen the Clan Capital update. A lot of players have said, Galadon, your Resorcular predated the Forge, specifically as a building in the game that's primary function is to recycle or change one resource into another. And if you go back to May 2018, you will see Galadon begins discussing the idea of a Resorcular. And then sure enough, here we are. April 2022, the Clan Capital update is announced, and the Forge, well, it does look suspiciously like a Resorcular, and it does convert one resource into another. I admit it's a stretch, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it for those of you that want to give me that one. Now, those of you that don't and you still want a sixth prediction that came through, we now have to go outside of Galadon's brain and talk about a Twitter contest I held way back in May 2018. Galadon announced a Twitter contest asking people to predict what the signature weapon would be for Town Hall 12. So think back to Town Hall 9. The Expo is introduced. That is the new defense for Town Hall 9. The Inferno Tower at Town Hall 10. The Eagle Artillery at Town Hall 11. So I asked my viewers and followers on Twitter to come up with what could possibly be the new defense for Town Hall 12, and I offered a $100 reward if anybody could get it right. Well, it turns out, much to my shock, that one person did nail it, and Jace on Twitter, and yes, he is a Marine Corps veteran, thank you for your service, he predicted that Town Hall 12 would be weaponized. And unfortunately, his tweets are protected, so I can't go back and find the screenshot to the tweets. I think I put it in a video at some point after he did it, and I awarded him the $100 via PayPal. Jace and Jace alone predicted the weaponized Town Hall that came only a month later in June of 2018. And when we talked to the team at Supercell, their exact words were, "He is a wizard." So those are your 6 update concepts that actually came to fruition in Clash of Clans. So you may be asking yourself, Galadon, what other predictions have you made that have come true? But that is not the question that you should be asking. The question you should be asking is, Galadon, what other predictions have you made that have not yet come true that you still believe are coming to Clash of Clans? And I really have to tell you, it just comes down to 2 things for right now, okay? Obviously, for the last 8 years, I have held on to the idea of walls being weaponized. Long before anybody even conjectured the idea of a weaponized town hall or a weaponized builder hut, Galadon said, weaponize walls. That is a great way to integrate a new defense without expanding on village size. It could be cool to use it strategically. Maybe only 25 or 50 walls are weaponized. They're not that strong. They would have to be really, really well balanced. They might work together synergistically in some way. There's a lot that could be done with weaponizing walls, and I still hold out that that could be coming at Town Hall 15 or 16 or Town Hall Peter $17. The other prediction that I have made that I still think really, really needs to come to Clash of Clans is a Legend League medal shop, okay? Legend League medals are the most useless item in Clash of Clans. There needs to be a way to use them that gives players a reason to play in Legend League other than to not lose loot. Let's admit it, Global is not coming back. Nobody cares about what badge you're wearing. Let's give players something cosmetic they can buy with Legend League trophies. And thank you, Galafam, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Now get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, and year. Be kind to other people, animals, and the planet. I will see you all back here again tomorrow for more Full Attacks.
Galadon, I predicted it and you said it today. Coming to the game, Town Hall Pizza $17.